Worky.ai helps you set your OKRs. They've got 50 customers paying $50 a month right now for $2,500 a month in revenue. They did a $150,000 pre-seed round at about a 1.5 million valuation. They sold under 10% there. Now using that money to scale, net burn per month is about $15,000. They've got a team of 6 looking to move their 17 free trialing customers into paid plans as they look again to continue to scale.
Sure.
Hey, folks, my guest today is DJ. He's the founder and CEO of Worky.ai, spelled WRKY.ai. He started his career as a financial analyst, built 2 startups previously in edtech and healthcare, managed investments with an angel network, and then built a community of 15,000 student developers during the pandemic to help students and startups with internships and trainings. DJ, you ready to take us to the top?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Nathan.
All right. So what is Worky? Tell me about a customer who's using you and how they use you.
Sure. Worky is helping companies to achieve their North Star. It's all about people, performance, and potential. We are working with SMBs to help them with their goal tracking and performance management. So we are helping small businesses, especially the IT-first businesses and startups. They are using to keep a track of their goals and starting their goal tracking journey with us.
I love this. Okay, so companies like Pandora, FirstSight pay you. What are companies paying you on average per month to use Worky?
So we started with the nominal pricing, a bundled pricing of between $50 to $99 per month, because we thought that with the first 100 customers, we'll spend understanding what pricing strategy is, something which works for us, which works for the people, especially for the ones who are starting their journey with us, of goals and performance journey who are starting on our platform. So it's a new experience for them as well. Yeah.
So the average customer today pays you about $50 per month. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And give me the backstory. When did you launch the company? What year?
So it's been around a year. So we started with one principle in mind, that we'll build this product on first principle basis. Since we are not from this industry from past, we are not from someone who is experienced in 5 years, 10 years. We just spent last year understanding and learning about this industry. And we found out the problems that founders and small business owners face, right? The 2 things which are really important for them, their focus as a company and their key talent. What are they doing to keep a track on these 2 things, right? If we keep the market, favorable market conditions or capital aside. So key talent and focus of a company. This is where we are targeting and helping these companies.
So DJ, I think we totally understand the product, so I appreciate that. You launched 1 year ago in 2021. Fast forward to today, how many customers are you serving?
So we are currently working with 50 companies. And so we spent actually 6 months working a competency framework product, which we thought is more for an enterprise scale customer. And we are not ready to serve the enterprise scale customer as of now. That is something we see in the year 3. So we started with our learnings from the small size companies. Like I said, 30 to 100 people size companies are the ones with whom we have started. And we are working really well with them.
So DJ, today you have 50 customers paying $50 a month, which is about $2,500 per month in revenue. Is that right?
Absolutely.
And how much revenue were you doing exactly 1 year ago?
So initially we were doing the free trials in order to understand the market or to understand the customers. I think that was the learning which made us realize that tapping the enterprise market is something which is not good for us at this point. So we were mostly on the free trials. When we started building the OKR and performance management for small businesses, we gave them on a free trial for a quarter, and in second trial we started billing them. So that is approximately 6 months we are working with these companies, and from October we have started billing them. So I must say this is a pretty interesting quarter. We have started.
So DJ, sorry, my original question was how much revenue were you doing exactly 1 year ago? The answer is 0 because you just launched pricing a couple of months ago.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, what's going on there, YouTube? Good to see you guys. Now imagine this. You love watching these interviews with SaaS founders, but imagine if we took all of the valuation data out from over 2,807 interviews I've done manually. Saves you a lot of time. Well, we've done this. We've built it into the beautiful interface inside of FounderPath. Check this out. I'll show you how you can access this in a second, but you log in, you connect your Stripe account, you see your valuation real time, you can see what it changed over the past 88 days, and even set goals for valuation this year. Now, the secret to valuation is there's many different ways to value a SaaS business. So the reason you're going to see 3 or 4 different valuations inside of your Founder Path dashboard, this is all free by the way, is because depending on who's doing the buying of your SaaS company, you're going to get a different valuation. A VC is going to pay a different valuation. Private equity firm is different. If you're going to do a minority sale, that's different. And if you sell the whole business, that's a different valuation. You can see all those when I hover over here. Right, so the teal is what a VC would pay, yellow is what private equity, and red is if you sold the whole thing outright. Now, what's cool about this is not built off random data. Again, you guys hear these interviews on YouTube. All these data are built from real-time valuation data points founders share with us on the show. So traction, 1.2 million, seed round, 3.7 raise, they sold 22% of their business. Go in here and filter by the event. Maybe you only want to see companies that have sold the whole business. Well, here are a bunch that have been acquired, the valuation and the multiple. Maybe you're going out right now and you're raising your seed round. Well, go in here and look at all this recent seed deals that went down, what they raised, what valuation they raised at, and what percent that they sold. There's never been a larger data set of SaaS valuations than what you can get now inside of Founder Path, and we're thrilled to bring it to you. All right, we're going to go back to the YouTube video here in a second, but if you want to check this tool out, if you want to jump in and sign up, you can check it out for free to get your valuation at this link, founderpath.com/products/valuations. Or if you go to founderpath.com and hover over products, click on get your valuation here and go ahead and sign up to give it a whirl. Again, all that valuation data live right inside the platform. I hope to see you there. All right, let's jump back into the interview. How many folks right now are on the free trial?
Currently, 16 companies are on the free trial.
16 or 60?
16 is 16. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you know? What do you try and get them to do in the free trial to activate them to increase the likelihood they start paying?
Basically, in this time, they are understanding how the OKRs work, whether this really works for them or not. This is more of a discovery journey where we are.
Yeah, but DJ, what does that mean? What do you need them to do in the free trial? Is it set up 10 OKRs? Is it send 5 emails? Is it add 4 team members? What do they need to do so that they're more likely to pay?
Sure. In the free trial, we allow them to add one function or one department from their organization and run the OKRs for a quarter, where we help them in understanding whether this is going to work for them in the long run. So we are basically playing in their favor. They must realize whether this thing is bringing an ROI to their organization, and then they are likely to stay with us for the next couple of years, where we believe 3 to 5 years we are going to be deeply embedded into their organization. Mm-hmm. That's why we spend first 3 months in the discovery.
And have you bootstrapped this business, or did you decide to raise capital?
We have raised capital.
When did you raise and how much?
So we raised in the beginning of this year, around March, we raised an undisclosed round from a couple of angels from India and US. So this enabled us to build the POC and onboard these customers.
Mm-hmm. When you say angel round, I mean, most angel rounds are under $1 million. Was your round under $1 million?
No. Our round was pretty small. It was up to $150,000 US.
Okay, so you did an angel round earlier this year for $150,000. Now, most founders are selling between 10 and 20% of their business in their pre-seed round. Did you sell about 20% of the business?
No. This is less than 10%.
Okay, and why did you need the capital? What makes this expensive to build?
We made our tries in building that competency framework product where we spent the capital, that initial money that we have invested. And
how much did you put in?
So we put somewhere around $25,000. Me and my co-founder.
Did that make you nervous? Was that like all of your savings or what?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, all of our savings.
You have to make this work then, otherwise you're bankrupt.
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, we have came out of the that bankruptcy thing, and
okay. So you and your co-founder put in together $25,000. That enabled you to build an MVP. You then raised $150,000 from angels to keep growing. How did you and your co-founder split equity at the beginning? You just do 50-50?
So basically, I was holding 55, and he was holding 45%. But as we moved ahead, we realized that how on what functions he's performing, on what functions I'm performing, what is our contribution. So we reached a point where we made the split equal.
Interesting. That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
Was that hard?
No, it wasn't. I mean, we were pretty, sorted on this thing from day one that this is something we are not able to decide as of now. So we'll keep this 10% aside, and we'll see what we are going to do with this.
Yeah, that's a very
And
smart strategy, guys. Just for everyone listening that is a startup founder, I'm seeing this happen a ton where if you're trying to find a co-founder, just take 80%, split it 40-40, right? And then wait a year to allocate the other 10 or 20%, right? Because then you actually have a year of performance under your belt and you see who's doing what.
Right,
DJ would agree.
right. Yeah, absolutely. I do agree. This keeps the things pretty sorted, and you don't get to see any mess in the future.
So you start with
And a
two
year is a good
folks, you
time.
and your co-founder. What have you scaled to today in terms of total team members?
So we are a team of 6 people, and now we are planning to hire 3 more folks in next 2 months.
That's a lot. Paying 6 people with $2,500 a month in revenue means you're burning money.
Yes, we are, but we want to keep the team pretty lean till the time we reach 100 customers, and then we will think of scaling the team.
But DJ, you're
Uh,
burning, it sounds like something like 20,000 in net burn per month right now, right?
Absolutely, we do.
No, is that true? You're burning about $20,000 of capital per month right now, net burn?
No, our burn is somewhere around $10,000 to $15,000 every month, and
Does that make you nervous?
no, because we believe that we'll be able to, compensate this thing that we are burning now by the revenues or the growth that we will bring in the coming months, and we are pretty sure of that. Uh, uh, and we have also thought of if the market conditions are not favorable in the near future, saying everybody saying the recession is coming, and early signs of recessions are already there. So we believe we are pretty much confident on that.
But I mean, if you're burning right now $15,000 per month in net burn, and your pre-seed round was 150K, you've already spent some of the 150K, but that means you have under 10 months of runway, right?
So we initially our burn was less. So this the $10,000 to $15,000 burn has reached in past 2 months. So 12 to 14 months is somewhat that we see from the fundraise that the runway we have.
I see.
But the revenue pipeline seems pretty strong. Even if the funding round is not happening in the next couple of months, we see that we can survive with the strong revenues.
Very good. Well, we're certainly rooting for you. In the meantime, now let's wrap up here with the famous five. Number one, what's your favorite book, DJ?
Uh, uh, 0 to 1 by Peter Thiel.
Number two, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
It's Bhavin Turakia. It's CEO of Zeta.
CEO of Zeta. Number three, what's your favorite online tool for building Worky?
Notion.
Number four, how much sleep do you get each night?
4 to 5 hours.
Okay, and what's your situation? Married, single, kids?
Single.
All right, no kids. And how old are you?
I'm 29.
29. Last question. Something you wish you knew when you were 20.
Build. Sell first and think about building a beautiful product or dark theme website later.
Guys, there you have it. Worky.ai helps you set your OKRs. They've got 50 customers paying $50 a month right now for $2,500 a month in revenue. They did a $150,000 pre-seed round at about a 1.5 million valuation. They sold under 10% there. Now using that money to scale, net burn per month is about $15,000. They've got a team of 6 looking to move their 17 free trialing customers into paid plans as they look again to continue to scale. All right, DJ, thanks for taking us to the top.
Thank you, Nathan, for having me.
One more thing before you go. We have a brand new show every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central. It's called Shark Tank for SaaS. We call it Deal or Bust. One founder comes on, 3 hungry buyers, they try and do a deal live, and the founder shares back-end dashboards, their expenses, their revenue, ARPU, CAC, LTV, you name it, they share it. And the buyers try and make a deal live. It is fun to watch every Thursday, 1 p.m. Central. Additionally, remember, these recorded founder interviews go live. We release them here on YouTube every day at 2 p.m. Central. To make sure you don't miss any of that, make sure you click the subscribe button below here on YouTube, the big red button, and then click the little bell notification to make sure you get notifications when we do go live. I wouldn't want you to miss breaking news in the SaaS world, whether it's an acquisition, a big fundraise, a big sale, a big profitability statement, or something else. I don't want you to miss it. Additionally, if you want to take this conversation deeper and further, we have by far the largest private Slack community for B2B SaaS founders. You want to get in there. We've probably talked about your tool if you're running a company or your firm if you're investing. You can go in there and quickly search and see what people are saying. Sign up for that at nathanlatka.com/Slack. In the meantime, I'm hanging out with you here on YouTube. I'll be in the comments for the next 30 minutes. Feel free to let me know what you thought about this episode. And if you enjoyed it, click the thumbs up. We get a lot of haters that are mad at how aggressive I am on these shows, but I do it so that we can all learn. We have to counter those people. We got to push them away. Click the thumbs up below to counter them and know that I appreciate your guys' support. All right, I'll be in the comments. See ya.